Morning, fellas. How we doing? Welcome back to the vlog, the daily vlog, day 3. Thank you so much already for the support. We get some lovely comments, so it's all good. So we're going to keep going. Like I say, we're going to try and do one every day for 30 days, see where we get to. I want to try and get to 100k subscribers. I know I'm not going to do that in 30 days, but that's the dream, that's the goal. So I'll see how close I am after 30 days, and then we'll re-evaluate. But at the moment, people seem to be enjoying them, so we shall keep on going. So Friday, what are we up to today? So I've just dropped Dulcie off at school. I'm now in the pub car park. It's wages day, so I've got to go into the pub, get all the data off the tills of what hours everyone's done, then I've got to stick it into a spreadsheet for my accountant, and then they can work out all the wages which we pay last working day of the month. Yeah, because it's November, isn't it? December will be different. I don't even know what day payday will be on December. Anyway, so yeah, let's get in there. Let's go and open up the pub together. Here we go. So cold this morning. Proper thick frost on the car. I'll come back for the laptop. So here is the car park. Charlie's car there. He had to leave it last night because we had a few drinks here. Where's my keys? Where's my keys? Ah, here's my keys. Right. Now, before you say, there's no alarm because the cleaners have been already this morning, so the alarm has been turned off. That's why. I always get loads of comments about that. And we're in. Oh, shit, no, we're not. Wait, now we're in. Okay, into the pub we go. Here's the pot wash area. In there. Here's the kitchen. In there, turn the lights on, then we go through into the main bar, and here we are. Get some lights on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and there it is, the Russell Arms. So today I'm going to launch the Christmas menu on Instagram. Our chef has come up with a fantastic Christmas menu, like a party and like just a general Christmas fair menu. We've already got quite a lot of bookings anyway, but I thought might as well try and push it out a bit more. Try and, December in hospitality is the time when you've got to try and make your money. This is because January and February are traditionally obviously your lean months. Well, certainly January. So as much money as we can make in December is the best way to kind of get yourself through. Now, last year we had a good December last year, but then I reinvested quite a bit of the money. We bought all new chairs for the pub, so it was quite a big outgoing, which kind of hit me a bit now because like the money's a bit tight now coming into November. Whereas we used to have quite a bit of cash in the bank, but it's slowly kind of drained away this year. Not because we've not been doing very well, just because I've caught up more with not bills, but like I've just been better at keeping up with accounts. So like the cash flow has basically changed. There's still enough in the bank to like do what we need to do, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do like an extravagant purchase in January. I was really hoping to put a pergola in the outside area to make like a really nice outdoor dining area, but I think that's going to be about 15 grand, and I just haven't got the money for that at the moment. But also new tables is also something I thought about, but I think they'll do. The new furniture, it's been here for nearly a year. It looks great. It looks as good as the day we got it, so I'm really pleased with that, and that's made a massive difference because the chairs in this place used to be so uncomfortable, but now like so they're like padded, whereas before they were just basically solid wooden chairs. If anyone wants I'll show everyone around at some point. If people want like a tour of the pub, just let me know. I can do that maybe in another day. But it's made a big difference. People have definitely stayed longer since the chairs have got more comfortable. Certainly in the restaurant, which people stay longer, spend per head goes up, people have more drinks, people might have that extra round of drink, which might only be 20 quid, but in the grand scheme of things, it makes a massive difference. And this is where I found it quite difficult, the changeover from like big business to small business. So in my previous job as a project manager, it was tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands pounds jobs that I was dealing with. Whereas here, so the margin, although you still don't want to make any errors or you don't want to kind of make any mistakes with labour costs, for example, you don't want to pay someone an extra day to go back and do something. Here, like the margins just seem so much finer. That person staying on for an extra hour and paying them however much it is, £10, £12, £7.55, depending on the age, blah blah blah. it feels like a massive difference. Like, that's someone like having like 2 pints of beer is, they might as well not have come in and had those pints of beer because you've had someone stay on for an hour longer than they needed to be here, and those margins are so fine, and that's kind of what it's taken me quite a long time to get my head around, and trying to get everyone to kind of realise that the margins in this game are so tight, and literally every penny counts. And I know why I can see why so many pubs are going out of business, and I can see why. Certainly, obviously, we run this pub differently. We run the pub. Me and Mrs. May we don't work here. We leave the running of the pub to the managers and to all the amazing staff that we've got. But by doing that, obviously, staff costs are quite high. Like traditionally, a pub would essentially be run by a husband and wife team. Not stereotyping, but the wife said maybe would be in the kitchen, the husband would be out front, or vice versa, husband in the kitchen, wife out front. And then they would obviously have their staff around them. But when costs get tight, what's the first thing to go? First thing to go would be staff. And that's when you hear these stories of landlords working like all the hours under the sun, to the point where it just like kills them, or they're finished. And they basically just work themselves into an early grave, or until the point where they just can't work anymore. And they're doing it for the love of the game and to try and make some money. But it's a vicious circle, because the more you cut staff, the more your service levels go down. And obviously you can't do everything. And then customers start noticing it, and then customers stop coming. So finding that fine line between right staffing levels and right staffing costs are really, really tricky. And I think we're doing all right. I think we've got a good level of where we want to be, but it's a constant thing you've got to keep your eye on, and it's very, very difficult. Anyway, that's my kind of... hold on. Sorry, Mrs. May was calling me. I need to put some money on the joint account, but she's trying to charge the car. So yeah, that's kind of, that's a bit of a long-winded intro into today's vlog, but hopefully some people out there found it interesting. I'm happy to talk anything about the pub, anything about kind of being a landlord, any kind of pub business. Obviously, I'm not going to go into specific financials, because that's kind of like, well, it's available online anyway if anyone wants to check, but that's kind of like a bit, I don't want to divulge too much. But ultimately, in conclusion, running a pub is tough. It's a constant thought process. You have to live your life kind of 6 months in advance, which I still haven't got my head around. I mean, we've got Christmas coming up, but we need to start thinking about Valentine's Day. We need to start thinking about Easter, and then by the time Easter's come around, you need to start thinking about what you're going to do in the summer. By the time the summer comes around, you've got to start thinking about your Christmas menu. So you kind of the year just flies by. I've never known an industry like it. It's crazy. The year flies by. You seem to live your day, you live your week Sunday to Sunday. Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday just seems to be gone in a flash, and then it's the weekend. But it's been great fun, and I'm still enjoying it. I'm still thinking potentially about getting a second venue, but it'd be totally different to the Russell Arms. The Russell Arms is a great foodie pub, which we want to keep on growing. Every time a new menu comes out, we try and up the level. We try and up the level of the quality of the food. Not that the previous menu isn't quality, just like that kind of like finesse and fine line, because we've got a goal of what we want to achieve, and we're kind of working our way towards it. And the chefs are doing a great job. Lee's menus are fantastic. The feedback we get from the customers is great on the food. 99% of the time, it's all good, which is great to see. And like I always said, when we first took this pub over, the directors of the pub said, what's your goal? And I said, I was confident we would fill the place for the first 2-3 months, because there was always going to be a big hubbub about us opening a pub. With the following we've got on TikTok, we were always going to get people coming through the door, and that's amazing. The people that came in those first 3 months from all over the country, from other countries, was crazy, and I will be forever grateful for getting us off to that great start. However, obviously it was never sustainable. So the idea was that, yes, the people that come to see us from social media are great, and it's great that they still come, but the success of this pub needs to be built on a great local reputation for great food and great drinks, and great service and great hospitality, basically. And I said the thing that's going to make me the proudest is that moment someone from the local area or someone who's driven here because they've heard about the great food comes back for that second visit. So they've come in, they've enjoyed it so much, they've come back. And that happened quite quickly, and it's snowballing, and that is kind of, yeah, we haven't been open 2 years yet. Restaurants, I think a lot of it's built on trust, customer trust, that they want to keep coming back because it's consistently good, and achieving consistently good service and food really only really works if you've got a consistently good team working at the pub. And one thing we have got is we've managed to keep pretty much the same team since we opened. Lee came in slightly later, but not far after we opened. Our manager's been here from the start. A lot of the staff have been here right from the start, literally from the first day we opened. And I don't know. I know there's quite a high turnover of staff in hospitality, so something is obviously right about this place. Oh, don't get me wrong. There's been some tough times. There's been some issues, but ultimately, the staff here are magnificent, and we're very, very lucky. And they keep people coming back alongside the food, alongside the great drinks that we offer as well, and alongside just like it being a nice, comfortable country pub in a lucky location as well for like dog walkers and stuff. But other than that, it's not great location in terms of drinkers. We're never going to get late night drinks here because you've got to drive to this pub, so it's very much a location pub for food, destination pub, I think they're called, aren't they? Anyway, that's a long-winded one. I need to get on with the wages now. Then Mrs. May's at the gym. Then she's going to come back. Then we're going to go out and get a bit of brunch. Charlie seemingly has invited himself to brunch. That's going to make it more expensive, which is unsurprising. But that's what they do. There was talk of waking Cooper up to see if he wanted to come, but. So it could be a really expensive brunch, but I'm looking forward to it anyway. I don't know what I'm going to have. I think we're going to go to Tring, to Beans and Brunch, or to Black Goo. If you know, you know. Two fantastic places. We try and support as many local businesses as possible. In fact, there is a wine bar in Prince's Risborough called Duke's Wine Bar. There's a guy taking it over who used to work in the city, and he's kind of stopped his city job and he's gone into this wine bar because the lady that ran it wanted to kind of take a step back or wanted to retire, I'm not sure. So he's basically taken it over, and I'm watching his social media, and it kind of he's really going for it. He's really trying. He's doing loads of stuff on socials. He's making his own food. So I really want to try and get in there and support him and go and have a drink in there at some point. I might see if Mrs. May fancies that tonight. But yeah, there you go. Right, I'll catch up with you all later. I'll probably take you to Tring with us for a bit of brunch a bit later. Well, I wasn't sure if we were going to get out today, but we're back on the golf course. We've come a bit. We were going to play at the Oxfordshire, but we've come somewhere a bit more local, Western Turville. Look at that beautiful sky. Me and Charles, you right, Charles, man? Yeah. When was the last time you played?
I played like 9 before I went to Miami.
So I don't think I've played for 3 weeks, so this first tee shot could be pretty interesting. I feel all right, but I've got my new putter. I'm very excited about my new putter. Here it is.
Big dog out first hole.
Look at this. Oh, I'm definitely getting the driver out in the first hole. Look at my new putter. Look at that absolute beauty. I suspect I will just hole one putts on every green. That's what I'm thinking. I've been practicing in the landing, putting into the toilet. Not into the toilet, just into like the doorway of the toilet. It's been going pretty well, but obviously the carpet upstairs is very, very straight. There's no real borrow or turn to it, but I'll try and film a putt when I get down to the first. But this first drive, in fact, let's just stay live, Charles. You can take it away. Oh, you got your new wood cover.
Yeah, because new driver, so I don't want to keep the QI10 one.
All right, let's see how he gets on.
Junior, no.
It's going to be tough to keep your eye on these.
Yeah, I might put my sunglasses on.
Well, might be helpful. No overswing, remember. There's the line up. It's curly whirly, off to the right, it's fine. That was a serious slice.
That was so shit.
Slicey nicey. Right, grab that and film me.
Oh, we're vlogging.
Yeah, well, vlogging.
Oh, it's quite annoying to hold it with the front ways. Does not do it with the back camera? Well, of course it does. Just hold it landscape. So I could just... Quality's incredible on this thing. Wow. Alright, that's shot.
Oh, that's fresh, so soft.
Beautiful.
Right. First shot for about 3 weeks, and in the new golf shoes.
Straight line middle. Bash.
I've just made par, having hit a shot off a frozen lake. I'm not talking rubbish. Go and check out the May Family Golf TikTok channel. Drop a follow while you're there. But go and see for yourself. It was unbelievable. Charlie hit one off the ice as well.
I'm on my least favourite hole right now.
Yes. The sun is coming down. I don't think we've got May. That is a beautiful photo though. Better take that. Finished golf now. That got pretty cold towards the end, but I played really well. I haven't played for about 3 weeks. I'm very, very happy with the way I played. My new putter is absolutely awesome. I was very, very, very happy with the way I was putting. So looking forward to playing a bit more next week. Now, Charlie's just gone into Tesco to pick up some drinks for Clarky Mayo. I'm not getting involved in this. Clark has asked his brother if he can pick him up some drinks. Because he is with his mates tonight and they're having a bit of I don't know, I can't remember what Clark said, whether it's a motive or something, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know, they're growing up so fast. I mean, how was Clark's going to be 16 next year, so not next year, year after. Clark's going to be driving. That's crazy. Literally can't, I don't know, time is flying, but it's good fun, them getting older. I must admit, like the different stages of the kids has been is so interesting. Like when they're babies, they're cute and they don't move, so they're hard work, but they're not hard work. Then toddling around, they were great fun. Like those years when like you could just throw them about and go on a holiday with them, but it's such hard work. It's such hard work at keeping them entertained, particularly the 3 boys, because they had so much energy. We had 2 dogs at the time, so we were just all weekend. We were just constantly pretty much out. We used to go for mammoth dog walks just to try and give them as much fresh air as possible and tire them out. So now, obviously, they're kind of, Charlie's 19, Cooper's 17, Clarky's 15. They're just, life is like it's just different. Like going on holidays now, it's just different. Like stay up, have a drink with them, have a laugh with them. They're just like little mini guys really. And obviously the boys Charlie and Cooper going off on their own. Watching them go off to Miami was really cool. Anyway, better stop before I start getting emotional. I think I'm going to stop this in a minute because Charlie told me I need to start posting these vlogs at 6 o'clock. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to try and get one ahead, but obviously that's not really going to work because I'm trying to do one a day. So I want it to be like it's the day. But Charlie says posting them at 9 o'clock doesn't work. Like I should be posting them at 6 o'clock. So I could stop this now, but then that means tomorrow's vlog will start tonight, which I don't really want to do. Maybe I'll film a bit when we're at the because I think me and Mrs. May are going to this wine bar, so maybe I'll film a bit there, show you the wine bar, and then we'll stop it and I'll try and post it at about 7:30, and then we'll start again tomorrow, and I'll try and post until, well, tomorrow's gonna be quite cool because I'm going to QPR tomorrow, so that'll be a good vlog. I'll be able to vlog going to QPR and showing all that, so that should be good. Oh, here he comes. Let's see what he's got. Sorted? Yeah. What have you got him? Don't say what you've got him. What mixer have you got him?
2 for $3.50.
Oh, what's this?
Fanta Fruit Twist.
Fanta Fruit Twist.
Ben Blackout with that on pretty much the first party we ever went to.
And what's
the way of doing it is so you fill it up with vodka, do a little mix, drink it back down to the label, top it up again with vodka, mix, back there, and you keep going till you're out of vodka, and then just get stronger and stronger. And then I got myself some chicken thigh fillets and a Monster.
I've got chicken thigh fillets at home.
Yeah, but they're in the freezer.
They are in the freezer, that is correct. Right, okay, we'll see you in a bit. And this is where today's vlog will finish. We did come to Duke's Wine Bar. I'm here with Little D and Mrs. May. Mrs. May's got herself a pink fizz. I've got myself a glass of Malbec. I hope you've enjoyed today. If you have, please subscribe, like, comment, and we'll sorry? No, weren't in much of today's one. And we'll see you tomorrow.